Now remember this problem, HCl molecule. In the HCl molecule, hydrogen we are placing at the origin. Cl, hydrogen is having mass m, Cl is having mass 35.5 m, 5 times mass of the hydrogen, and it is separated by a distance of what? 1.27 angstrom. Yeah. In the HCl molecule, separation between nucleus of the two atoms is 1.27 angstrom. So what we are doing in the HCl molecule, I am placing hydrogen at the origin. So what is the coordinate of hydrogen? 0. And the Cl is at a distance of 1.27 angstrom. So what is the position of Cl? 1.27 angstrom. Calculate the appropriate location of the central mass of the molecule given chlorine atom is nearly 35.5 times as massive as hydrogen atom. നേരത്തെ ചെയ്തതാണ് ഈ പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് okay, answer is simple. To find out position of center of mass, what we have to do? m1x1 plus m2x2 divided by m1 plus m2. So this is the equation for center of mass in x direction. So first body mass m, what is the coordinate of first body? Position of first body 0. Second body mass 35.5 m. And its coordinate is what? 1.27 angstrom. Means its position 1.27 angstrom. Total mass is what? M plus 35.5 m. So what is the position of center of mass? 35.5 m into 1.27 angstrom divided by 36.5 m. If you solve that, your answer will be 1.23 angstrom. This is done before, right? Any doubt? Onnula, two molecules are separated by a distance of 1.27 angstrom. So purposely we are placing hydrogen at the origin. Why we are placing hydrogen at the origin? What is advantage? Then the position of hydrogen molecule will be 0. Then position of chlorine molecule will be what? It is at a distance of 1.27 angstrom. So its position is what? 1.27 angstrom. It is given that mass of chlorine atom is 35.5 times greater than mass of hydrogen atom. So if you take hydrogen atom mass as m, then the chlorine mass will be what? 35.5 m. Any doubt? ചെയ്തില്ലേ? ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലല്ലേ? ഇതൊക്കെ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. നമുക്കിവിടെ ചെയ്യാനുള്ള കുറച്ച് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസുകൾ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. റൊട്ടേഷണൽ മോഷൻ ഇതൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞാണ്, ഇതൊക്കെ ഡൺ ആണ്, ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. Yeah. Next problem. A solid cylinder of mass 2 kilogram a solid cylinder of mass is what? 2 kilogram. And radius 4 centimeter is rotating about its axis at the rate of 3 rpm. RPM stands for revolution or rotation. Both are same. Revolution or rotation per minute. Always remember what is SI unit per second. So it has RPM should be converted to RPS. The torque required to stop after 2 pi revolution. So what is theta? What is theta? What is one revolution? One revolution is what? 2 pi. 2 pi radian. So 2 revolution is what? After 2 pi revolution. One revolution is 2 pi radians. So 2 pi revolution will be what? 2 pi into 2 pi radians. So what is initial angular velocity? When we are coming to know about this system, it is moving at a speed of 3 revolution per minute. So omega 0 equal to 3 rpm. So how to convert this rpm to rps? This is rotating about its axis at a rate of 3 rpm. Omega is what? Omega equation is 2 pi nu. Here what is nu? Frequency. Frequency is what? 3 rpm. So how to find out initial angular velocity? 2 pi into frequency. So 2 pi into frequency is what? 3 RPM. That should be converted to 3 by 60. That is the reason why there is 3 by 60 radians per second. That is initial angular velocity. What is final angular velocity? Omega t square equal to omega 0 square plus 2 alpha theta. Any doubt? Any doubt? I think it's better to do it separately. What is the frequency given? Frequency given nu is equal to 3 RPM. Omega is equal to 2 pi nu. So 2 pi into 3 by 60 radians per second. Why 3 by 60? Nu is equal to 3 by 60 RPS, radians per second. Omega equal to what? 2 pi into 3 by 60. This is initial angular velocity. This is initial angular velocity. Now, what are the data given? What are the data given? See, what is the angle turned? Angular displacement in 2 pi revolution. One revolution is what? 2 pi. So what is the angle turned in 2 pi revolution? 2 pi into 2 pi radians. 2 pi into 2 pi radians. See, for one revolution, angle turned is what? 2 pi. But after how many revolution it stops? After 2 pi revolution. So I am checking what is the total angle turned in 2 pi revolution. One revolution 2 pi. So what is the total angle turned in 2 pi revolution? 2 pi into 2 pi radians. I hope that is clear. Next, omega square is equal to omega 0 square plus 2 alpha theta. So what is final angular velocity? It comes to stop. So final angular velocity equal to 0. So 0 square, what is initial angular velocity? 6 pi by 60 the whole square plus 2 into alpha into what is theta? 2 pi into 2 pi, 4 pi square. 2 into alpha into 4 pi square. Now first of all, here we should know, if you solve this, you will get what? Alpha. So 0 square is equal to 36 pi square divided by 3600 plus 2 into 8 pi square alpha. So this becomes 1 by 100. So 0 is equal to pi square by 100 plus 8 pi square alpha. So 8 pi square alpha is equal to minus pi square by 100. 8 pi square alpha is equal to minus pi square by 100. Pi square gone. So alpha is equal to minus 1 by 800 radians per second square. This is the alpha, angular acceleration. Now what we have to find out? Torque. We have to find out what? Torque. Torque is equal to what? I alpha. So we should know the moment of inertia. What is moment of inertia? What is moment of inertia? A solid cylinder moment of inertia is what? Half mr square. So what is the equation here? Torque equal to half mr square into alpha. So half into, what is the mass here? Mass is what? Mass 2 kilogram. Radius 4 centimeter. So mass 2 into radius is 4 centimeter. So 4 by 100 the square into, instead of alpha I should write 1 by 800. So 2 gone, 16 by 10,000 into minus 1 by 800. So it becomes what? If you divide it by 2, so divided by 8, it becomes what? 2 Here becomes 1. So what is answer? 2 by 10 raised to 6. So what is answer? 2 by 10 raised to 6 or into 2 into 10 raised to minus 6 Newton meter, since we are dealing with the torque. Actually it is minus. Why minus sign? Because it is a torque required to stop. Torque required to stop. So that is the reason why there is a minus sign. It's a braking torque. Any doubt in this question? മക്കളെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനിൽ ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ചെയ്തതിൽ ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? കുറച്ച് ലെങ്തി പ്രോബ്ലം ആണ്, പക്ഷെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം ആണ്. സർ 8 പൈ സ്ക്വയർ ആൽഫ ഒന്ന് നെഗറ്റീവ് അല്ലേ സർ? 8 പൈ സ്ക്വയർ ആൽഫ ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു പൈ സ്ക്വയർ അല്ലേ? മൈനസ് പൈ സ്ക്വയർ ആണ്. അപ്പൊ അതിൽ പൈ സ്ക്വയർ ക്യാൻസൽ ആവില്ലേ? നെഗറ്റീവ് സ്റ്റിൽ ഇറ്റ് റിമെയിൻസ് ദർ. Negative is not getting cancelled. Negative still remains there. Pi square will be cancelled, right? അതിലെന്താ ഡൗട്ട് ഉള്ളത്? കറക്റ്റ് ആണല്ലോ. നോട്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടാ, നോട്ട് ചെയ്യേ. നോട്ട് ചെയ്താ? All of you finish? ഞാൻ ഡൺ. വിസ്മയ ഡൺ ചെയ്താ? വിസ്മയൊക്കെ ചെയ്താ? ഡൺ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. what is the value of linear velocity? What is the value of linear velocity if r vector is equal to 3 I cap minus 4 j cap plus k cap and omega vector is equal to 5 I cap minus 6 j cap plus 6 k cap. What is the relation connecting them? V vector is equal to omega vector cross r vector. That means you have to find out cross product. How to find out cross product? I cap j cap k cap 3 minus 4. First of all, omega vector. So write in that order. Omega vector is what? 5 minus 6, 6. Then 3 minus 4, 1. So V vector is equal to I cap into just remove the row and column which contains I cap. So minus 6, 6, minus 4, 1. Then minus j cap into 5, 6, 3, 1 plus k cap into 5 minus 6, 3, 1. Any doubt? So I cap into minus 6 minus 24 minus j cap into 5 minus 18 plus k cap into 5 minus 18. So I cap into minus 6 plus 24 minus j cap into minus 13 plus k cap into 23. So the answer I got is V vector is equal to 18 I cap plus 13 j cap plus 23 k cap. Eighteen I cap plus 13 j cap. I think there is some mistake. 5 minus 8. K cap side 5. 5 minus 6, 3 should be 4. 3 minus 4. Sorry. So 5 into minus 4. 5 into minus 4 minus 20 minus 18. So answer is minus 20 minus 18 minus 20 plus 18. Minus 20 plus 18, that is 2. 2 k cap. Minus 20, not 2, plus minus 2. Minus 2 k cap. Sorry. അത് വിട്ടുപോയതാ, ഞാൻ തെളിഞ്ഞില്ല അവിടെ. ഡൗട്ടില്ലല്ലോ? 18 I cap plus 13 j cap minus 2 k cap. ഡൗട്ടുണ്ടോ? Any doubt? അഭിനവ്, ഞാൻ കറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ക്ലിയർ അല്ലേ? അടുത്ത question. Next question. Find the torque about the origin. Find the torque about the origin when a force of 3 J cap Newton acts on a particle whose position vector is 2 K cap meter. Okay, it's a previous NEET question, 2020 NEET question. I'm writing the options: 6 I cap Newton per meter, 6 J cap Newton meter, Newton not Newton per meter, Newton meter, minus 6 I cap Newton meter, and the option D, 6 K cap Newton meter. 6 K cap Newton meter. So what is the answer? What is the answer? You can give the answer. Answer is very simple. Torque is equal to what? R vector cross F vector. So what is R vector here? 2 into 3 is what? 6. But since it is R vector is K cap and F vector is J cap, what is K cap cross J cap? K cap cross J cap is what? Minus I cap. So what is the correct answer? Minus I cap Newton meter. So correct option is option C. മനസ്സിലായോ? അത് മനസ്സിലായ? നോട്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടോ. Next question. A force F vector is equal to alpha I cap plus 3J cap plus 6K cap is acting at a point R vector is equal to 2I cap minus 6J cap minus 12K cap. The value of alpha for which angular momentum about the origin is conserved. Now ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്കിട്ടാ. Try to do it yourself. ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക, ഇതെങ്ങനെ വരണേ? Okay, let's solve this. Remember, for which angular momentum about origin is conserved, it is given that angular momentum is conserved. That means what? External torque should be 0. External torque should be 0 means what? R vector cross F vector ആണ് torque. Tau vector is equal to R vector cross F vector. External torque 0 means what? R vector cross F vector is equal to 0. That means what? What is R vector? 2 I cap j cap k cap. I cap j cap k cap. Then that is R vector is what? 2 minus 6 minus 12. F vector is what? Alpha 3 6. Its cross product should be what? 0. So tau vector equal to R vector cross F vector should be equal to 0 means what? Cross product should be 0. That means I cap into minus 6 minus 12. We are removing the row which contains row and column which contains I cap. 3 6 minus j cap into 2 minus 12 alpha 6 plus k cap into 2 minus 6 alpha 3. So that is equal to I cap into minus 6 into minus 6 is what? Minus 36. Minus 3 into minus 12 is what? Minus 36. Minus j cap into 2 into 6 12 minus 12 into alpha is what? Minus 12 alpha. So from this data we can find out the value of alpha. 12 plus 12 alpha should be equal to 0. So alpha has to be what? Minus 1. Adu manasilayo? Manasilayo? Because external torque 0 means what? All the coefficient of I cap, j cap, k cap should be 0. I cap minus 36 minus 36 becomes what? So that is equal to I cap into minus 36 plus 36 minus j cap into 12 plus 12 alpha plus k cap into 6 minus, this side is what? 6 minus 6 minus minus 6 alpha. So minus j cap plus k cap into 6 plus 6 alpha. 6 plus 6 alpha. That means what? 0 I cap minus j cap, this coefficient should be 0. So alpha has to be what? Alpha has to be minus 1. 12 plus 12 into minus 1, only the result will be 0. Plus k cap into 6 plus 6 into minus 1. Alpha value should be equal to minus 1. So 0 I cap plus 0 j cap plus 0 k cap. So what is the value of alpha? Alpha has to be minus 1. Alpha has to be minus 1. Doubt ഉണ്ടോ? ഇതൊക്കെ പ്രീവിയസ് എൻട്രൻസ് പ്രോബ്ലംസ് ആണ്. ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ഫർദർ എക്സ്പ്ലനേഷൻ ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ? കഴിഞ്ഞ നോട്ട് ചെയ്താ? കഴിഞ്ഞു വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ തരാം. തന്നെ ചെയ്യണം കേട്ടോ. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ ടോർക്ക്? What is the torque of the force? Torque of the force F1 is equal to 2I cap minus 3J cap plus 4K cap Newton plus 4K cap Newton acting at the point R vector is equal to 3I cap plus 2J cap plus 3K cap about origin. Please do it yourself. തന്നെ ചെയ്യട്ടോ എല്ലാവരും. Please do it yourself. 2I cap minus 3J cap plus 4K cap. Position vector 3I cap plus 2J cap plus 3K cap. Yes, Aaron, your answer is correct. എല്ലാവർക്കും കിട്ടിയ? All of you got the same answer. Please do it. If you are not getting, please tell me. I will write it on the board. കിട്ടില്ലെങ്കിൽ പറഞ്ഞോളൂ, ബോർഡിൽ ചെയ്യാം. See, all the questions which we are doing now is previous entrance, previous JE, previous NEET question. What about others? Kitila, Abhinav got it. Anigraha got it. What about others? Harsha kitti. Yeah, what about others? Done? What type okay na? The next problem. 2023 NEET question. Body cheyandallo. I hope all of you got that. Next question. Next question. A constant torque of 100 Newton meter turns a wheel of moment of inertia 300 kilogram meter square about an axis passing through its center starting from rest what will be its angular velocity after 3 seconds. So initial angular velocity is what? 0. Final angular velocity equal to what? Question mark. Time is what? 3 seconds. And torque acting is what? 100 Newton meter. Now, omega t is equal to what? Omega 0 plus alpha into t. What is omega t? We don't know. Alpha also we don't know. Right? But we know that torque equal to I alpha. So alpha is equal to torque by moment of inertia. What is torque? 100 Newton. And what is moment of inertia? Wheel of moment of inertia 300 kilogram meter square. Moment of inertia is given 300 kilogram meter square. So what is the torque? 1 by 3. Sorry, what is angular acceleration? 1 by 3 radians per second square. You can substitute that value to the original equation. So instead of omega t, I am writing omega t only starting from rest 0. Alpha is 1 by 3 into time is what? 3. So answer is 1. So angular velocity after 3 seconds is what? 1 radians per second. Any doubt? A doubt in the makkale? Kittiya? ഇത് 2023 NEET question ആണ്. 2023 NEET question. കിട്ടിയ എല്ലാവർക്കും ക്ലിയർ അല്ലേ? ക്ലിയർ അല്ലേ? നോട്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടോ. Yeah. Next question. The angular speed of a flywheel moving with the uniform angular acceleration changes from 1200 rpm to 3120 rpm in 16 seconds. The angular acceleration radians per second square. The angular acceleration in radians per second square. Is dash. 2022 question. Flywheel moving with a uniform angular acceleration, alpha uniform changes from 1200 rpm. What is rpm? Initial frequency and 1200 rpm. That means no1 is equal to 1200 by 60 rps. That is 120 by 6, 20 rps. No1. Similarly, no2 is equal to what? 3120 rpm. That is no2 is equal to 3120 by 60 rps. So no2 is equal to 3121. So 3125, 30, then 2, 52 rps. So time taken is what? 16 seconds. Okay. Angular acceleration radians per second. Omega t is equal to omega 0 plus v equal to u plus at. So omega 0 plus alpha into t. But the problem is that I don't know omega t. So what is omega 0? 2 pi nu, or maybe instead of omega t, I should write omega 2 final angular velocity is equal to initial angular velocity. So omega 1 is equal to 2 pi nu 1. So 2 pi into, instead of nu 1, I should write what? 20. That is 40 pi is the omega 1. Omega 2 is equal to 2 pi into 52. That is 104 pi. So 104 pi is equal to 40 pi plus alpha into 16. So 104 pi minus 40 pi is equal to 16 alpha. That means what? 64 pi is equal to 16 alpha. Alpha is equal to 64 by 16, 64 pi by 16. So alpha is equal to 4 pi radians per second square. Radians per second square. Alpha is equal to 4 pi radians per second square. Doubt na? ഇതെന്താ സംഭവം? 4 pi radians per second square. Radians per second square. Doubt na? 2022 NEET question ആണ് കേട്ടോ. കഴിഞ്ഞ നോട്ട് ചെയ്തെല്ലാവരും. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. Two objects of mass 10 kilogram and 20 kilogram respectively are connected to the two ends of a rigid rod of length 10 meter with negligible mass. The distance of the center of mass of the system from the 10 kilogram mass is 2022 NEET question ആണ്. 10 by 3 meter. Option B 20 by 3 meter. Option C 10 meter. Option D 5 meter. Okay, please try that. We have done similar problem related to center of mass. Answer is very simple. We can do first two objects. First one of mass M1, 10 kilogram. Second one of mass M2, 20 kilogram, are connected to the two ends of a rigid rod of length 10 meter with negligible mass. The distance of the center of mass. What is the equation for center of mass? It is in one dimension. So I can take this coordinate as what? 0 and this coordinate as what? 10. So what is the portion of center of mass? M1 x1 plus M2 x2 divided by M1 plus M2. So M1 is what? 10, but the coordinate is 0. M2 is what? 20, coordinate is 10, divided by M1 plus M2 is what? 10 plus 20. Right? So 300, not 300, 20 into 10, 200 by 30. Answer is 20 by 3. It is option B. Yeah, Abhinav, good. ഇത് 2022 നീറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആണ് കേട്ടോ. 2022 നീറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആണ്. കഴിഞ്ഞോ? അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനും സെയിം ടൈപ്പ് ആണ്. 2020 നീറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. 2020 നീറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. Two particles, mass 5 kilogram and 10 kilogram respectively are attached to the two ends of a rigid rod, of length 1 meter, with negligible mass. The center of mass of the system. The center of mass of the system from the 5 kilogram particle. Is dash. Option A 33 centimeter. Option B 50 centimeter. Option C 67 centimeter. Option D 80 centimeter. Please type your answers. Very much similar to the previous problem. It's very easy, same type only. Please do it yourself and text your answer. 67 centimeter is the right answer. centimeter right answer ആണ്. കിട്ടി എല്ലാവർക്കും? ഞാൻ തന്നെ ചെയ്യേണ്ട ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ? സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ? തന്നെ ചെയ്തൂടെ? ആരെങ്കിലും ഒരാൾ പറയാണ് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ചെയ്യൂട്ടോ. സെയിം മെത്തേഡാണ്. Yeah. If anybody of you are not getting the answer, please tell me, then I will complete it. കിട്ടിയില്ലേ? ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു കിട്ടിയാ? എല്ലാവർക്കും കിട്ടിയാ? ചെയ്യണ ഞാൻ ഇത്തോളം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടാവുന്ന? എനിബഡി ഹാവിങ് ഡൗട്ട്? യെസ്, ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു ഗോട്ട് ഇറ്റ് റൈറ്റ്? എല്ലാവരും കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, നെക്സ്റ്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം കുറച്ച് ഹെവി പ്രോബ്ലം ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, നെക്സ്റ്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം. A wheel of mass 1000 kilogram and radius 1 meter is rotating at the rate of 420 rpm, revolution per minute. What is the constant torque? What is the constant torque required to stop the wheel in 14 rotations? Okay, so let's see what are the data. Mass is what? 1000 kilogram. Okay, fine. Radius is 1 meter. Rotating at the rate of 420 revolution per minute. So frequency is 420 rpm, revolution per minute. So frequency is equal to 420 by 60, that is 7 rps, revolution per second. What is the constant torque required to stop? So torque equal to question mark. Torque is equal to question mark. Required to stop means what? Final angular velocity is what? Omega t is equal to 0. Initial angular velocity omega 0 is equal to 2 pi nu. That is 2 pi into, instead of frequency 7. So initial angular velocity is 14 pi radians per second. Initial angular velocity. It has to be stopped in 14 rotation. angular displacement in one rotation is what? 2 pi. So angular displacement theta in 14 rotation or 14 revolution will be what? Theta equal to 14 into 2 pi, that is equal to angular displacement in 14 revolution is 28 pi. Please concentrate, in one revolution it goes through an angle of 2 pi radians. So in 14 revolution, 14 into 2 pi, that is 28 pi radians. Now what we have to do? We should know torque. So before that torque equal to I alpha. Alpha also we don't know. So omega t is equal to omega 0 plus alpha t. So what is final angular velocity? 0. What is initial angular velocity? 14 pi. Alpha we don't know. And time is also we don't know. What is the constant torque required to torque? Torque equal to I alpha. Alpha we don't know, time also we don't know. So we should go for other equation. An equation which doesn't have time. So omega t square is equal to omega 0 square plus 2 alpha theta. This equation will be better. Omega t is what? 0. And omega 0 is what? 20. Omega 0 is what? 14 pi. Omega 0 is 14 pi. Alpha question mark don't know. Theta is equal to 28 pi. So let's substitute. 0 square is equal to 14 pi the whole square plus 2 into alpha into 28 pi. 2 into alpha into 28 pi. 2 into alpha into 28 pi. So 0 is equal to 196 pi square plus 56 pi alpha. So 196 pi square is equal to minus 56 pi alpha. Pi gone, 1 pi gone. So alpha is equal to minus 196 by 56. Alpha is equal to minus 196 by 56. That is alpha. If you solve that, that is almost minus 11 radians per second square. If you solve that, it is almost minus 11 radians per second square. Now torque equal to I alpha. Now the shape is what? The shape is of a wheel. Wheel is like a ring. Wheel is like a ring. Wheel is equal to ring. So what is the moment of inertia? mr square, right? Wheel is like a ring. Moment of inertia I is equal to what? mr square. What is the mass? 1000 into radius is what? 1. So mr square 1000 into 1 square into alpha is what? Minus 11. So what is the answer? Torque minus 11,000 Newton meter. It's a previous JE question. മക്കളെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ഡൗട്ട് ആണോ? മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? കുറച്ച് ലെങ്തി ആണ്. JE ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആണ്, കുറച്ച് ലെങ്തി ആണ്. ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? വിസ്മയ, ആരതി, ഹർഷ, അഭിനവ്, അനില, അനുഗ്രഹ, ആരോൺ. 196 pi is equal to minus 56 ആണല്ലോ. അതിനെന്താ കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ അല്ലേ? 196 pi by 56 pi. യെസ്. അപ്പൊ ടോർക്ക് ഈക്വൽ ടു ഐ ആൽഫ. അപ്പൊ ലാസ്റ്റ് മൈനസ് 11,000 ന്യൂട്ടൺ മീറ്റർ വരും. ഇത് സോൾവ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ കിട്ടുന്ന ആൻസർ ആണ് -11. പൈ എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലോ ഉള്ളൂ, ബട്ട് ആൻസർ ഈസ് കറക്റ്റ്. -11 റേഡിയൻസ് പെർ സെക്കൻഡ് സ്ക്വയർ. Then torque equal to I into alpha, which is same only 11,000 Newton meter. Correct answer തന്നെയാ വന്നേക്കണേ. പൈ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. ഇവിടത്തെ പൈ ഉണ്ട്. ഇത് ഈ സ്റ്റെപ്പിൽ പൈ എഴുതാൻ വിട്ടതാണ്, ബട്ട് റിസൾട്ട് ഈ സെയിം ഓൺലി. ആൽഫ ഈക്വൽ ടു -11 റേഡിയൻസ് പെർ സെക്കൻഡ് സ്ക്വയർ. കിട്ടിയില്ലേ? അത് കുറച്ച് ലെങ്തി പ്രോബ്ലം ആയിരുന്നു കേട്ടോ. കഴിഞ്ഞല്ലാവര് എഴുതി കഴിഞ്ഞാ? $196 പൈ ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ 56. അവിടെ ഒരു എറർ വന്നു. 196 പൈ ബൈ 56. അതാണ് കറക്റ്റ് ചെയ്തേക്കണേ. 196 പൈ ബൈ 56. ആൻസർ ഈസ് കറക്റ്റ് ഓൺലി 11 റേഡിയൻസ് പെർ സെക്കൻഡ്. ആ പൈ എഴുതാൻ വിട്ടുപോയതാ. കഴിഞ്ഞാ? $196 പൈ ബൈ 56 കേട്ടോ. ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു ഡൺ? ആൻസറിൽ പൈ വരില്ല. ഇത് സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം കിട്ടുന്ന ആൻസർ ആണ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അതിലെന്താ കൺഫ്യൂഷൻ ഉള്ളത് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവണില്ല. അതായത് 196 ഇൻറ്റു 3.14 ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ 56 ഈസ് 11. മനസ്സിലായ? ആൻസറിൽ പൈ വരില്ല. കാരണം ആഫ്റ്റർ സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ടിങ് 196 ഇൻറ്റു 3.14 ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ 56 ഓൺലി വി ആർ ഗെറ്റിംഗ് 11. മനസ്സിലായോ? കഴിഞ്ഞോ? ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയതാ എല്ലാവരും? ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് പ്രോബ്ലം ആണ്. വാട്ട് വിൽ ബി the duration of the day? What will be the duration of the day? What will be the duration of the day if Earth suddenly shrinks suddenly shrinks to 1 by 64th times 1 by 64th of its original value comma mass remaining the same mass remaining the same mass remaining the same. See, I will do it. Original volume, we consider Earth as a sphere. So, original volume is equal to what? 4 by 3 pi r cube. What will be the new volume? New volume, what happens? Earth suddenly shrinks to 1 by 64th its original value. So, what is the new volume? Original volume is V and the new volume V dash is equal to 1 by 64 times V. Okay. So, what was the original volume? 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to what? 1 by 64 times 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is the new volume 4 by 3 pi r dash cube. That is what? 1 by 64 times original volume. I hope this equation is clear for all of you. See, new volume is what? 1 by 64 times original volume. So, new volume 4 by 3 pi r dash. Why r dash? Because it is a new radius is equal to what? So, new volume is what? 4 by 3 pi r dash cube, which is what? 1 by 64 times the original volume, which is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So, what happens? 4 by 3 pi gets cancelled both sides. So, r dash cube is equal to what? R cube by 64. So, r dash is equal to what? Cube root of r cube by 64. That is r dash is equal to what? R by 4. So, what will be the new radius? Original radius by 4. Here, external torque is what? 0. So, angular moment L equal to what? Constant. What is L? L equal to I omega. I omega is what? I dash omega dash is equal to what? I omega. That is new moment of inertia into new angular velocity is equal to what? Original moment of inertia into original angular velocity. Any doubt? Earth is having what shape? Sphere. So, 2 by 5 mr dash square. Why I am writing like that? Because sphere moment of inertia is 2 by 5 mr square. Since it is new earth, I am writing mr dash square. Instead of omega dash, I should write what? 2 pi by t dash. Why t dash? It is omega dash new angular velocity. So, it is 2 pi divided by new time period is equal to original moment of inertia is what? 2 by 5 mr square into original angular velocity is what? 2 pi by t. Now, I know that instead of r dash, I can write r by 4. So, 2 by 5 m into, no, m, this 2 by 5 is not required because we can cancel that. 2 by 5 m cancel both sides, 2 pi cancel both sides. So, r dash is what? R by 4 the whole square by t dash is equal to what? R square by t. So, r square by 16 t dash is equal to r square by t. So, r square gone. So, 1 by 16 t dash is equal to 1 by t. So, 16 t dash is equal to t. So, t dash is equal to what? T by 16. T dash is equal to what? T dash is equal to what? T by 16. What is the original time period? 24 hour. So, new time period is equal to what? 24 hour by 16. So, new time period is what? 6 by 4. So, new time period is what? 3 by 2. So, new time period of Earth is what? 1.5 hours. Any doubt? It's a lengthy problem. It's a very lengthy problem. Entrance problem. മനസ്സിലായോ? ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? മനസ്സിലായോ? കുറച്ച് ലെങ്തി പ്രോബ്ലം ആണ്, പക്ഷെ നല്ലൊരു എൻട്രൻസ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആണ്. മക്കളെ ഇത് മനസ്സിലാവണ്ട, നിങ്ങൾ റെസ്പോണ്ട് ചെയ്യേ. വിസ്മയ, ആരോൺ, ക്ലിയർ ആവുണ്ട് എല്ലാവർക്കും? അനില, ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? പുതിയ ടൈം പീരീഡ് കണ്ടു, 1.5 hours. നോട്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടോ, എല്ലാവരും നോട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. വിസ്മയുടെ കഴിഞ്ഞു. What about others? Please finish fast. നമ്മൾ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഗ്രാവിറ്റേഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യും കേട്ടോ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഗ്രാവിറ്റേഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യും. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ് നമുക്ക് ഐ വിൽ ട്രൈ ടു ഫിനിഷ് ഗ്രാവിറ്റേഷൻ ദിസ് മന്ത്. നോക്കാം, ഈ മാസം തന്നെ തീർക്കാൻ പറ്റണം ഗ്രാവിറ്റേഷൻ. All of you got it? Yeah. So gravitation system particle കഴിഞ്ഞു ട്ടോ. So we are stopping today. So next class we will be starting gravitation. Next ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ടൈം ഇല്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലം കൂടി ചെയ്യാറ്. Okay. So thank you students. See you in the next week. We will be starting gravitation. Then എല്ലാവരും നമ്മുടെ ചാനൽ ഒന്ന് ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക കേട്ടോ. If you are okay with that, if you are understanding the class, please tell your friends and share with your friends. So thank you.